Nickmercs, the first person to get CTE from streaming.
That's pretty good.
That's hilarious.
That's pretty good. I didn't know Nickmercs had a PPP loan.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
He got what was it, 73 grand? Get your money up, dude.
Hey.
Did you guys know Nickmercs got forgiven a $73,000 PPP loan despite being one of the most successful streamers on the platform in 2020? Yeah.
That's awesome. What a piece of
Yeah. There's no such thing as trans people. That's something you created. Have fun with your little dreamland.
Nick, the transphobe struggling
Not
against
like
the
me,
trans gay. There's no such thing as trans people.
5'10" man who stands on his on his toes in every picture.
That's something that you created.
I think his mind would break if you just like explained to him the concept of like intersex people. Like, I think he's just never even like encountered the possibility of such a thing existing. You know what I mean? He'd be like, what? What are you saying? What? He's like, he would die like a Victorian child eating a chicken nugget for the first time.
It's probably horrifying to see the world through his eyes. Like, they're just numbers and shapes flying at you all the time.
The thing is, it's
you
like
and Jim the Junk
it's
Man,
actually a lot of fun to be this person in many respects until you like reach like terminal velocity and then become like scared of everything guy.
Yeah.
Like when you're a conservative, you're like, oh, I just like to have fun with the bros kind of guy. Then that's fine. But the moment that you like move on from that guy to like, I'm scared of everything that's going on kind of guy, life becomes way more complicated.
He died to Melania 496 times. Dude, this is all you do. You're supposed to be better at this.
I think he might have been up to that point, died 496 times.
Let me break it down for you, right? Penis, dude. Vagina, girl.
He's spitting, dude. He's like,
Fire.
I just dropped the hottest
He had
mixtape.
He had that written on his hand.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
You have to remember. Penis, dude.
Yeah.
Vagina, a woman.
Bye-bye.
Broad.
Look to camera.
What is this? Good shit, bro. Means a lot that you're sticking to truth and positivity and being an icon for guys with micro penises. We needed someone like you, brother. Angry F word alert. Wait, did I ever tell you my relationship with Nickmercs went south? I don't know if you know the saga.
I don't.
So I love Nickmercs. I was, decent friends with them. Like I've met his family and stuff. I tried to reach out to him when I saw him like go down a dangerous path of becoming like a little bit, more right wing than usual. Like he was posting about like, Ron DeSantis is the GOAT, bro. Like, yeah.
That's dire.
Yeah. And basically, what was it? He saw like the most Glendale people of all time.
The protest I was leading.
Yeah,
Glendale.
You and the rest of the Armenians in Glendale were.
Well, I was protesting that they think I'm Armenian. I'm something else. That's what I was chanting.
Yeah. To be fair, it wasn't even Glendale Armenians. It was like all the Orange County weirdos that like drive their lifted pickup trucks to any kind of parent-teacher association conference that's happening in the state.
You're like, what the is that?
Being like, yeah, you can't have gay flags.
Yeah.
You can't have LGBT flags at school. Like, you mean whatever.
Do you think that they thought the Armenian flag was like a new one?
That was a very Turkish joke, honestly.
Well, I'm not saying
what is this flag? It's gay flag.
I'm saying that the protesters
so many color, not good flag like Turkish flag, bro.
Only one color.
So anyway, they were doing the protest, and then Nickmercs was like, "Keep the kids away from that." I'm gonna teach my children about sexuality instead.
Me and Jim the Junk Man are gonna teach them about good old fashioned B&B.
Yeah, so he said that, and I was like, brother, don't do this. Like, you're going down the wrong path. I promise you, you don't want to like become this like right wing influencer, because they'll like capture you immediately. They'll be like, oh yeah, you're the man. Like,
It will
they'll
ruin your life.
Yeah, it's gonna f your brand up. It's gonna your life up. Like, don't do this, I promise you. And like, we talked a little bit back and forth, and in the process, like, Cod removed his skin, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm done then. And I think they did that to like, and Dr. Disrespect was defending him.
Yeah.
So I made this same joke that like a million people have made before. I was like, Dr. Disrespect is more loyal to Nickmercs than he is to his own marriage. And that went viral, and Dr. Disrespect was calling me fat and all this stuff. I wrote all this stuff like, oh, Daily Wire, Matt Walsh, these guys are gonna like try to pick up your story and blah, blah, blah. Like, don't do this. And he responded with, what you said about Doc was f***ed up. It's dude's anniversary with his wife. And then he unfollowed
I love
me.
like what's off limits with people. Like everyone's kind of like this where they're a huge hypocrite, but it's like all of you are mentally ill. You should
Like,
yourselves. Hey, it's Dr. Disrespect's anniversary.
Also,
the guy who
how am I
dresses
supposed
up like
to
a
know?
buffoon.
How am I supposed to
Like,
know it was
yeah.
his anniversary of his wife?
If anyone I knew when Dr. Disrespect's anniversary was, I would kill them. I would be. It would be like that video with the fake autistic son. I would be like, raw chicken now. You're eating it.
It's just funny because it's like a 2-time cheating champion, yada yada. Is like jokes that he's made himself.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Disrespect makes jokes like that. So it's funny because like that also leaves the idea that if I had made that joke not on his anniversary, he would be fine with it. Which, you know, it's then he unfortunately.
And it's also like, I think his wife knows that he cheated on her. Like,
Yeah.
He took off his stupid costume and went on Twitch and was like, stop.
Yeah,
and
no.
he cried.
Anniversary.
And it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, anniversary ruined, by the way. I ruined their anniversary by reminding his wife that he cheated on her.
Is his wife Amish? She didn't know about this until you said something?
Yeah, she's Amish, but she watches me only. She's gets
You're
Dude.
the one streamer allowed in that religion.
The other side of this is like you have it all lined up, you're doing great, and then you get a cake bag and you're talking about protecting children and you're like streaming on the platform where like every other week there's another pedophile.
Kick is like what people thought the dark web was. Like you literally could just go there and watch a pedophile cruising the streets of Thailand, raping people. It's insane. It's insane that it's like allowed.
I genuinely don't understand it. There was a dude that was literally distributing and facilitating and creating CP for his Discord server. He was paywalling CP in his Discord server off of like 16-year-olds that he was talking to on Omegle and so nutty. And by the way, that became a meta because like on platforms like this, on like live streaming platforms, like when someone does this and it like kind of is popular, like other people start copying it. Like that was the meta, dude. It's nuts.
I recently watched that like whole Jay Aubrey video about like the like,
kick guys.
Yeah,
I still haven't watched it. It's like 3 hours long.
It's insane, dude. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I had no idea. Like I thought, okay, they have like gambling. Like how bad is that? I like gambling.
Yeah,
I'm a pro.
You've been an advocate for slots being or not roulette being a skill game.
Yeah, no, I think
Roulette's
it is
a skill-based game.
There's a lot of math involved in roulette. It's like landing a plane on a carrier. But anyway, I don't know. I thought okay, maybe it's like not good to show that to kids, but you know whatever. There's worse there. I had no idea. It is dire. It is like the go-to platform if you are a sex tourist and a fugitive.
It's wild. Like, but the thing is, you know, I've been online professionally for a decade at this point, and I've seen it. Like, I've seen these platforms as you have as well come and go. Like, when you create a platform like Gab, for example, and you're like advertising it as a non-TOS platform, it's going to be riddled to the brim with Nazi pedophiles, right?
Yeah.
And I told Train, I was like, Train, if you do this, like, it's great that there's more competition in the space, but like if you do this, you have to have a terms of service. If you advertise your platform as like a platform for all the pariahs to go to because they've been banned from every other platform for good reason, it's going to turn into the Nazi pedophile platform, which it did.
I don't know like a ton about like all the inner workings. Someone did tell me that like he went on strike because they weren't like banning people like that recently.
Who Train did?
Yeah, someone told me that. If I'm wrong about that, it's because someone I played Counter-Strike with gave me bad information. But if he did that, that's good.
I mean, I don't know. I
Again,
haven't been paying
like
attention.
if I'm wrong, is it my fault for repeating it in front of tons of people? No, it's the person that I play Counter-Strike with. Whoever told me that, and me for believing it or not believing it. I'm against like over moderation, as I think like a lot of people are, but there needs to be like a floor.
Yeah,
it can't exist. It is sooner or later going to become a cesspit. It is going to become unusable for like anyone who is even like halfway normal or has any type of morality.
Yeah, it's like extra funny because like Train first went super viral when he was talking about like thoughts taking over Twitch and was very critical of the hot tub meta or very critical of like all these metas of like sex workers on Twitch. And then like he went and he built this website because he couldn't gamble on Twitch anymore. That dude Heel Mike, who recently was banned permanently off the platform finally for soliciting sex from a 16-year-old, which is a crime, by the way. It's not just like, oh, you're being canceled. Like, you're doing a crime. You're a criminal.
They had a 16-year-old like over. He was physically like One of the most like horrifying things I've seen on the surface web.
Yeah, and that guy Heel Mike, the first week of Kick's launch was getting dome on the front page of Kick. Like he was getting his sucked, live streaming it. The fact that like this dude who was like, oh yeah, you know, we're hate these Twitch thoughts ruining the platform, turning around and like building a competitive live streaming platform where like one of the main content creators that brought on was getting a blowjob on live stream, and then Aiden Ross was like showing porn to his audience in the same week.
There's also that like other dude who like he'll like find girls on Tinder and and they won't know they're being like recorded, much less like broadcast to thousands of people live.
Yeah.
That's like, no, just every type of thing that is for very good reason illegal.
Anyway, let's hear what Nick recently said about the trans
90%
stuff.
of the tweets I've seen on your side last night. That's the thing, though. I don't care about people agreeing with me. I don't really mind. There's going to be people that disagree and people that agree. I don't care about the percentages or the cuts or whatever. It doesn't bother me. You know, I feel a certain way about all that. And I've said my piece, and I will remind these people, the little dream fantasy that they're living in is not real life, and not everybody has to.
Bro, he's got to be so scared that his like kid's gonna be queer or something. Like there's no way that he's like this invested. That's got to be one of the reasons.
What are the odds that like his son will like go to Vassar? Probably pretty low.
Is it? I don't know. I mean, he's rich as like.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like they're gonna change the rules for that. I feel like for like a place like Vassar or like the Tisch School of Performing Arts, they're gonna be like, you know, you have to have like worn a button-up shirt one time in the last 20 years to send your kid.
Dude, there's nothing funnier than having like a Spartan be your main logo while talking about like, gay people are degenerate, bro.
Spartan's the most anti-grooming people ever.
I hate groomers around these parts. That's why I ride for the Spartans. Hoorah!
The Spartans were, it was literally like...
They were serial pedophiles.
It was like, it was literally like, what if we base our entire military on pedophilia?
Oh, it's so funny.
You don't get to go around and point your finger in people's chests and say, hey, you live in my world. You think the way that I think. You believe the way that I believe. No. That's not how that works. It never has been, and it never will be.
Wait, I don't think he realizes, like, he's literally trying to do that.
Yeah.
He's like, if I close my eyes, then trans people will cease to exist. It's like, no, you don't understand. I'm going to keep saying, this is how it is. This is how it is. Society might be actually becoming more aware that it's not how it is, but I'm just going to close my eyes and go, no.
I have to know what he bought with his PPP loan.
Maybe
it's such a specific amount of money, $73,000. He probably bought a car.
Maybe. This is like such a Hellcat.
Yeah, he bought the last Hellcat.
I don't need no echo chamber. This is the way that my wife and I...
I don't need an echo chamber. I just have an entire community of people that are named after me and agree with me and love me and come to my barbecues and worship me and Jim the Junk Man and all our stupid bull.
No, dude, I don't want no echo chamber. But like, trans people are mentally ill. If you don't say that,
yeah, you're not allowed to this special
the way that
barbecue.
my family feels. Echo chamber bull. This is the way that my wife and I feel. This is the way that my family feels. The people that are closest to me, and we're gonna speak our piece. And it might be a thing that goes around. You know, like look, it's June. I get it, man. Everybody's like, woo. I mean, I don't care.
He's so brave. Wait, Nickmercs the GOAT? Nah, he's actually a chill dude. I think he is a chill dude, which is why it makes me sad to see him fall down this like right-wing pipeline where he's just like a weirdo, outwardly transphobic guy. I am and I will. Okay, brother, you can just say you're just a transphobe. Goldsmith says, I am and I will. That gay as hell yeah, baby. Trans people are gay as dog. Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, you got him, dude. Oh, that's cool, man.
They're up here always talking about like, yo, I'm trying to piss them off. No, I'm not. I don't care what you do. Stop telling me about it.
What, dude, is someone in Nickmercs' ear being like, listen, trans people are real people. They exist, okay? My Twitter algorithm, every time I go on Pornhub, is just showing trans porn. What's that about? And then I start cranking to it, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, this is hot. And I'm like, oh, no.
All my Google, every time I Google trans porn, all the links are already clicked. Who's doing this?
Yeah. Why are all these gay guys sucking my dick, dude? What the
It's just like people are always telling me this. Like someone is going door to door. Someone's calling his house.
Oh my
and
gosh.
being like, they really like electronic music and from soft games.
Yeah, which
They
is
love
crazy because he is
fucking
playing
Dario
Elden Ring
Argento.
too while he's like going on this rant about trans people. It's like, bro, you can't play Elden Ring and be transphobic at the same time.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how you could like have any type of job on the computer and like trans people.
Do what you want to do. Live and let live. Shut the f- up, though. How about that? Shut up. Otherwise, you open the door to criticism.
Criticism. Yeah,
Criticism, which is just like
you're mentally ill.
You're fucking bull.
Yeah, trans people are fake.
Oh,
They're mentally ill. They're
you're made
delusional.
up. You're
This
not-
is criticism. What the?
You're not real like Jigsaw or Saw or all the other things. That's real. It's real when you get tied to a radiator and they say you have to saw your leg off to prove that you like life. You couldn't do that if you
He couldn't
fucking
watch it because
switched
he
genders.
thought it was real. Like, this is too
Oh
much.
fuck, this is
Too
real.
much.
I don't want my kid to turn into a Jigsaw.
I'm now imagining that Nickmercs thinks movies are real.
Nick Cage is a really chill guy considering they cut his face off. I couldn't deal with that.
Oh, Jesus.
Small amount of brain cells. It's just criminally online people, you know. It's sad.
Bro, you
work
are
on
You're a
computer.
streamer, bro.
You play the worst Call of Duty games that no one should play. No one enjoys these.
Yeah, these guys are
You-
permanently online. Am I right, chat?
You clock into the worst game ever made, 18 hours a day.
Tweet him
You
nudes.
are not a regular person.
Tweet him nudes to really teach him. That's the one gay guy who's like, come on, Nick. He snuck in there.
What?
He's like, M-fam, right? Come on, let me see that meat.
Hey, M-Fam, let's post our meat for positivity.
Yeah. What is this? JJF? Make sure to
It
check
really
out the
is
full
sad. I shouldn't
update.
laugh too much at it. It truly, truly is sad. And I mean what I say. I'm very much so going to pray for these people. But dude, just lost, man. In the sauce, at the bottom of the spaghetti bowl, man. Just.
What? They're still getting wall bounced and bodied on E-Day? What does that mean? Nick, they can identify as whatever they want. They are still getting wall bounced and bodied in E-Day? What's E-Day?
Like
Like Gears of War reference?
of War thing.
Or is that like Election Day? Or is it Gears of War multiplayer reference? I love that there are still people in entertainment who hold family values. Never see it anymore. It's sad. Pray for them.
Just trying to fight their way out the pasta, you know?
Dude, I love people who put on this like Christian front. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, these mentally ill degenerate freaks that want to turn my child into a homosexual. I pray for them.
Yeah, I love the whole conceit of like, yeah, you know, I'm a man of God. I'm gonna pray for them. Like only positive things on this channel. Anyway, I'm about to go offline. I'm gonna raid my favorite streamer on this platform. His name is the Swaggy Rapist. He's currently wanted in 12 Southeast Asian countries for sex trafficking. Go check him out. More positivity, everybody. Yo, everyone, check out my fam. This is straight up my fam. This is my boy, my fam. His name is the Low IQ Pedophile. Fuck with him. Your boy, fam. On fam.
Dude, he's only distributing a little bit of CP in his Discord paywall, but like
Yeah, but he's fam. The most important thing is he's fam. When you're fam, that's vibes. And when you're not vibes, you're not fam. And when you're not fam, that's when exactly what the positivity is going against. So I'll pray for you. You're not in the fam.
Oh yeah, he
You
also
can get in the fam if you start rocking with the wealth master sex trafficker. Only on Kick.
Nick played Apex Legends for many years, the gay game. Yeah, true. It is. It's so gay. Wait, didn't he complain about Apex Legends being gay too? I thought, or am I thinking of someone else? I was like, yeah, this got real gay for me. Apex Legends. Waiting for a rupture is just as fairyland as them, lol.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah,
And,
spicy.
yo, anyone else out there, an atheist but still part of MFAM, hit me up.
Nick has also been
atheist MFAM Discord.
Nick has also been DMing people, calling them our words, and making sure he will pray for them. Peace and love. Save the children. Lamau, what the f are you talking about? Get this through your head. Trans is nothing more than a mental disorder. NY, double chin, R word, the trifecta, unlucky brother. I tweeted about Nickmercs being hateful on my personal Twitter account. I immediately got this DM from him. I've lost all respect for a man who I thought was a good dude.
I don't even know why I'm like this, but has he like said anything about like Gaza or Israel at all? If he's like really into protecting children and all?
I doubt it.
I don't know why I'm even like asking for that. Like, that can only lead to disaster.
Doubt it. Bro, he was sponsored by the army. No.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah,
The
that
next
really
level
says it all.
The next level is him being like, the army's gotten gay, bro.
Yo, MFAM, it's MFAM versus the army now.
Bro, I saw a bunch of dudes in fatigues. They were twerking. Okay, they were twerking. What happened? The Russian army's not gay.
They put all the army bases in Gay City, and the soldiers are twerking.
Yeah, they're beating people for not twerking at Gay City, fam.
Man, we gotta invade Gay City.
He sees the viral tweet and he just thinks it's real.
Yeah.
Yo, what's happening?
Well, Gay City didn't used to be like this, fam.
Oh man,
We gotta make like Spartans and do the 300 to Gay City.
Ohio's the
I love
worst.
how he's a DeSantis cuck. That's
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
It is Sugar Man. Sugar's
Yeah,
bad.
but this was like last year in June. He just keeps popping off in June, bro. He just has all of his best tweets in June. Look at that. Ohio's the worst state in the country. And Florida's the best state in the country. Next question. Florida is Ramban asshat. No way's the best state in the country. You mean the GOAT?
yeah. DeSantis
Keep your
is the
dumb ass
goat.
up there in Bufufu land. Oh man.
Why didn't the DeSantis?
Yeah, his new GOAT is Donald Trump. So like Trump 2024.
Why didn't like the DeSantis campaign reach out to him?
Because they're bad, bro. They're not good. They're
yeah.
they were so bad.
Yeah.
They should have. Oh my God, that would have been so sick. If there was a Nickmercs DeSantis clip out there, oh my God.
Pure unbridled charisma.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Well, thanks for welcoming me.
I can see
thank
him.
you for welcoming me to your fam.
Yeah. There's no way he's the type of dude who would like immediately be like, yeah, this guy's lame ass if they like stood side by side with one another, because like Ron DeSantis is like so obviously just, unimaginably
Yeah.
uncharismatic.
Even the people that liked him during the campaign were like, when you meet him, he kind of sucks. But then he like talks about the 1619 project and he's really smart. Yeah, he sucks to talk to, but
Oh, this was when he blamed Apex for not getting the invite to the Pro League.
I mean, just put two and two together. Like, Apex is a
put two and two
very
together and get whatever fucking number comes from that.
Gay pro.
Apex has literally less straight characters than gay ones, by the way. Like, what the is straight up the gayest shooter.
Trans pro. And look, I'm not anti, but I'm not in the front of the parade doing the high knees. You know what I mean? So live and let people live. But I mean, we clearly have a difference in opinion, across the board. So I mean, if you're expecting them to give me an invite to their pro league, I mean, bro, I'd be so surprised that it happen. You come across very anti, but I'm not anti.
I'm not anti. I'm
This
an
was
uncle.
this was a while ago. He's I think he's leaning more on the anti side now.
The pure charisma of Ron DeSantis kind of won him over.
That was eight Matt Walsh videos before. 8 Matt Walsh videos ago.
Do you think that Nickmercs watched Mr. Bircham? I think he probably fucks with Mr.
He's a
Bircham
Daily
heavy.
Wire Plus subscriber.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't wait for my child to watch these Daily Wire videos for the children.
He calls Jeremy Boring. Yo, is Mr. Bircham real? Can I send my son to his school?
I think parents should be teaching their kids about stuff like that. When it's up to the schools and
Dude.
I would love to see him teaching anybody about really anything.
Dude, I know. He's like,
All
listen,
right. So
Listen.
the first gay guys were the village people. The reason they didn't get in trouble is because they had a cop. A lot of people called this corruption.
I want to know what kind of conversation he'd be having to talk about like sexuality, the birds and the bees and all that.
When the bone part of a man's body goes into the pussiola.
Yeah. He's trying to push the narrative that Nickmercs was an ally and the left made him like this. He was never an ally, lol. Yeah, totally. That's always what it is. People have no spine, no backbone, no personal convictions whatsoever, seemingly become this person because like the left made them that way.
Right.
Yeah, dude. That's why XQC started saying the R word again and like defending every kick streamer on the planet like his bag depends on it, even though maybe like 2 years prior he would have been calling these people clowns, Yeah, well, it's because of the left.
It's also like, what does it say about you if like you purportedly thought that like this is pedophilia and they're indoctrinating and brainwashing kids, but you were silent about it for like 4 years because you wanted to play in like a video game tournament that you came in 32nd in? Like, okay, are you a moral authority on anything then.
Yeah, it is pretty funny whenever people openly admit that they just have no like interest in learning, no intellectual curiosity, no backbone, no spine, whatsoever. Ever, and then you turn around and you're like, yeah, my opinions are so malleable. Maybe that's why they think you could turn gay by watching Arthur or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, because you're that malleable. You're like, yeah, I saw a gay guy and I thought maybe I should kiss the first dude I see.
If you are on a plane that's flying over Nickmercs' house and you watch the seminal HBO miniseries Angels in America, it will make him gay. The power of those rays.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to see it. It's just so strong.
Bro, all you is defend deranged see people. Yeah, excuses. Same because he hasn't hung out with you in like 2 years. What? Yeah, I made XUC into what he is, and not $100 million from a crypto gambling website that created a streaming service that gave him $100 million.
He really gave it.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's like
he could buy an F-16. Cool. I don't know all the stuff that's going on there, but if he buys an F-16, I support everything. That's called principles and fam.
Teachers that you might not know. Nah.
Yeah, I don't want teachers teaching my children about stuff like math. Okay, I got this.
What are you talking about? Let me tell you about Pythagoras.
Yeah, 2 plus 2. I was watching Terrence Howard. That guy's got some good ideas. Okay, 1 times 1 doesn't equal 1 because multiplication. It means you got extra. You're multiplying it. Okay, it's 2 now.
Multi means many. Multiplication.
Oh yeah, I mean it's the classic. It's the classic Matt Boers. Yeah, my God, these Trump people are racist. That attitude is what was pushing me to be racist. Say what? Might as well. You say I'm a Nazi, so fine. I'll be a Nazi if that makes you happy. It always is like this, always. But I think it's there's a different reason. I think that the right is like way more welcoming because they're so desperate for like any kind of person that is going to be even remotely hateful, no matter what it is. They'll be like, oh yeah, you're our guy now. Like, you're our guy. Bring back the R word. The R word used to be politically correct. The R word is funny. Normalize the R word again. Dude is very regarded. The right is regarded and gay and trans and woke as fuck. Okay, man.
Like, I personally, not that this is like a very interesting topic at all, but like I don't really have any like personal objections to anyone using that, but everyone's different. Everyone has their own line. But I don't really think that's like very important.
I think it's the lamest thing to make it your cause. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like I used to say the R word all the time, and I've even had like slip ups on Twitch in my Twitch streaming career and whatever. I stopped saying it, and for me it's like it's just to be accommodating. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do I have like a real legitimate issue with it in terms of ableism? I think that like all pejoratives at a certain point are ableist. You know what I mean? If you want to get into the roots of it, like calling something lame is technically ableist. I've had this conversation before.
People have like a pretty elastic standard for what they think is okay and not okay. 100% of the time just sort of comes down to whether the thing, whatever thing is doing it, whether it's good or not. That's really it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you really like want to say like whatever word, I guess, that is kind of best way that you could make the case for it to be.
Linguistic taboos are just vibes based as American politics as well. It just so happens that passing the vibe check is really dependent on who you are in your crowd, in my opinion. For sure. I think
totally agree with that.
Well, the euphemism treadmill is very real as far as the R word and any other slur for that matter, except for like ones that hold a lot of historic weight. But when it comes down to it, like ableism, like ableist terminology is just a way for people to like endlessly look for new pejoratives. And that's where it comes from. But I will admit, there is not really anything that has as good as a mouthfeel as the R word for sure. And a mouthfeel is important. When saying bad words.
Yeah, no, it just has like an amazing arrangement of syllables. I know I've talked about it before, but I will say, like, on the other hand, the thing that like makes me not want to use it more than anything is the people that like just think saying it in and of itself is like transgressive, or like, oh my, look at me, I'm saying it.
Yeah.
It's like there's tons of like incredibly funny people and like funny shows and all types of things that like incorporate that and tons of other things. But they don't make a big show over how naughty they are by saying that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's nothing lamer than like making that the hill that you die on. You automatically lock in my eyes, that you are a permanent Reddit brained dip when you're like, no, I have to say this word that, makes people feel.
Not even as like a hill to die on, but like using it as like a signifier for like how cool someone is or isn't. It's like that is
I can't.
Lamest
I don't think I know a
application of it.
single person that legitimately behaves that way, though. Like, I know that they exist in the world,
Right.
where people are like, yeah, I'm so edgy. I'm such a big boy. I'm so edgy. I say like, ooh, scary words that hurt people's feelings. Like, I have power over people. And it's like, I don't know. It's just such a like, I feel like the last time I would have ever been captivated by that sort of performance would be if I was like 12
Yeah.
or 13.